There, everybody. It's Sunday, and I hope that you've had a blessed and encouraged and fruitful and fulfilling Sunday. I know I did, and every day is a blessing and a journey, even through the hard times and the good times. What did I do today? Before I get started, I went to a play called Holmes and Sherlock, and it was really interesting because the actors, they had accents, English accents, and they kind of went off, but it's community theater, so they went, through in and out of their accents, but they were just, their performances were great. And I just love I don't know if any of you are Sherlock Holmes fans, but if you are, then you know that you have to figure out what's going to happen in it. Are you being duped by, is this person in disguise, who they are? So in this one, you had to figure out who was the real Sherlock Holmes, and there was another plot twist, but I'm not going to say it because if you happen to see it or read the play, I want you to figure that out. I can't remember who wrote it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Plus, maybe I'm a little partial because I know some of the actors in it. And one of my friends, she's I guess very dynamic in her acting, so she can play male or female, and she had the full. Well, I don't want to say drag, but she just had the full beard, mustache, and it was her own hair, but they just kind of brushed it in a way that looked more masculine. So, and one of my other actors' friends played one of the main characters, and he was just phenomenal. So I thoroughly enjoyed them. I guess I don't want to say their names just yet, and I'll probably do a separate review for that so I have all of the facts. But anyway, what I'm going to start off with, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. We support each other, we're growing. If you don't like it, then don't subscribe. That's okay. I'd rather have people be honest, or if they want to check in every once in a while and decide later that you want to subscribe. But I appreciate that. Hit the like button, subscribe, and then also hit the little bell thing so you'll get the notification, because how often have I been making videos? But anyway, I'm going to be reviewing Yes.Life, and it's they have hemp CBD oils and tinctures, and it looks like they have, they have hemp CBD oil, mixed berry. They have one called Revive, and that's in cinnamon. They have ones for the animals, Posterity hemp CBD oil, and then they have a hemp CBD cream. So what they sent me a sample of, you can't even see that. See that close. Yes.Life. They sent me the hemp CBD cream, skin topical, and also the hemp CBD oil and the mixed berry water soluble tincture. So that when you drink, of course. And I had to talk to them and on the phone and explain, because they wanted to know why I wanted CBD oil. And I suffer from a herniated disc and sciatic nerve. I have sciatica. And so with that, even when I exercise or do physical therapy exercise, I still get excruciating pain. There's just certain things, like even the weather, if it's gloomy or whatever outside, like rainy, I will get just major pain, and my back will stiffen up, and I just appear older than I am. I'm young, but I just lock up. I can't walk. When I first hurt myself in a sports injury and from a car accident, I had to use a cane. My balance was so off, I would just fall or have major pain. So with that, anyway, when they called me and asked me why, and I explained to them why I wanted, I just didn't want to be taking CBD oil, because I've been, leery about that, CBD, because I don't smoke, I don't drink, so anyway, they felt, the person that the representative that I talked to, she felt bad that I suffered. So anyway, when I had the onset, I knew the onset of my sciatica was going to come on. I know when it's going to flare up. I rubbed on the CBD hemp cream on my back, and they gave me a small little sample in 2 little packs. So at first I just had excruciating pain. I probably should have rubbed it on before. And it took, by the time it hit, and I also took the tincture. So I rubbed it on my back, and then I took the tincture, and it took about 30 minutes for it to kick in. Because at first I thought with the cream, I tried to use it by itself, and this is not going to work. But I was like, I got to give it a chance, especially since it's just a sample. And then when I took the tincture, again, after that half an hour, I started to really relax. I noticed a difference. And also the fact that it's water soluble, because oil and water don't mix, it was great that it's just going, when I'm taking it, it just absorbs right in. Okay, so yeah, I pretty much felt super relaxed, and I felt a little heavy, and that was just from taking out the one little packet. So I gotta say that's pretty strong. That's good that worked in that half an hour. And I'd imagine I know the next time I took it, if you're ahead of it, if you know before, again, maybe an hour before you think, oh, I'm gonna have, or a day before you know you're gonna have a flare, but I would say take it then. And if you're gonna have more, you're gonna build up. So I haven't given that chance yet because I haven't purchased it, but I will be purchasing because I feel like it's effective. I will only take it at night, of course, because I was drowsy, but I slept. And when I have sciatica, I don't sleep well. So I would recommend, calling Yes.Life, and it's www.yes.life, and their number is 1833 try life. And it looks like they're located in Salt Lake City, Utah, and they're a family-owned business. So if I'm not covering something, they'll definitely cover it and talk to you. Any questions you have, they'll ask you questions. So it's good. It goes back and forth. But I definitely would recommend it, and I will be purchasing. I thank you, Yes.Life, for sending me the sample. I really appreciate that because, people will tell you, oh, you need to exercise, I know triggers. You do have to be careful when you have injuries, or if you suffer from any kind of pain, or if you're stressed or you have anxiety, that you really should find out, natural ways that work, take a journal, a food journal, food diary, to see what happened during the day, or what you ate, so that you can find out what these triggers are for your inflammation. And everybody's different. So what works for you may not work for me, and vice versa. So anyway, I believe I've looked at reviews for this company, and they seem reputable because, you could just you go to not the liquor store, I don't go to the liquor store, but the gas station where they sell things like that. But they'll just say CBD oil here, and you don't know what you're getting, and you haven't talked to that company, which if you do purchase something like that, I believe that you should do your research and talk to others who possibly have used it. Talk to the company, call them, look at their website, like I said, but just find out what's out there. I think some people, it might even be a moral thing, like they just wouldn't do CBD oil because of the being that it's hemp and comes from marijuana, sativa, and all that. I'm not an expert, still learning. That's why I'm still I would purchase, but I'm still doing my research. So don't just take my word for it. You do your research, check the facts, I don't, just because somebody sends me something, I don't just say, oh, it's great, just because. I like to give myself time. So anyway, thank you for your time and for listening and watching, and you have a great evening. Bye.